I don't know why, but on my end, it showed me taking a bite, like the chewing part of me taking a bite. I wish that I could like have screenshotted a video. I don't, maybe I could have screenshotted a video. It was pretty funny of me just like, it was really funny. So I had to end that live because there was no way for me to refresh it, redo it. So hopefully y'all find your way over here to the new live. Fingers crossed that y'all find yourselves over here. Yes, because that that was crazy. Of course, it's not live without a little bit of hectic and crazy, right? That's just what happens. Okay, so for those of you, I'll have to go back and see if it makes more sense to delete the last one, so that it's not confusing. So for those of you who are watching the replay and those of you popping in live, go down in the comments. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I'm opening up 16 advents because the Cotton Cuts Advent is a countdown, and we're going to start that one on the 11th. And I'm opening just the day ones of all these different advents. And we're going to be doing this every day live. Today's Sunday, so normally the weekends will be recorded. I could not pre-record day one though. That just felt wrong. So we're here live Sunday morning. Early for me, 9 a.m. on a Sunday is pretty early for me since I'm a night owl. So we're here live to open day one of Advent. And I opened the first one already. This was the Williams Sonoma, and this is the $40 Williams Sonoma Advent. These ones are sold out, and I got myself a yummy little caramel chocolate, that like sea salted caramel chocolate that I'll continue to nibble on. If that's not, is it rude for me to eat live in front of y'all? Let me know. Like, I do have chocolate Advents though. Like, should I save it? Just take a bite and let you know how it tastes? Welcome back, friends. Hopefully people are finding their way back over here since the other live, it froze up. I don't know what happened. It was so weird. Hopefully we don't have that happen again, but you know, it's never live without a little bit of stuff that happens. By the way, someone commented that this quilt right there, it looks like ears the way that I have it hung up, and it really, really does. I wanted to put up my Pocket Advents pattern. I want to make a new version of my Pocket Advents calendar pattern and put it up here. I just haven't had time to do that yet. So hopefully at some point in December, we'll swap this out. Maybe I'll swap it out every now and then with different things, but hopefully at one point it'll be swapped out with that Pocket Advents calendar because that'll be fun. Yes, Sylvia, I'm glad you found me back. The other one, it glitched really weird. I don't know what it looked like on y'all's end, but on my end, it was just like my jaw slightly moving as I was taking a bite of a caramel. It was very, very weird. So we are doing these Advents, no particular order. I decided to do them from the top down today, just in the order that they are. And they're kind of size-ish, like the way that they stacked oriented. So we'll just keep going. By the way, there are giveaways. I should have grabbed them. So for those of you popping in live, I have an extra Kylie and the Machine Advent calendar. So by the end, we'll need to make sure that we pick a winner for the Kylie and the Machine Advent calendar that I have extra. And then for those of you who are commenting and watching the replay, which by the way, if you're watching the live, you can go back and comment on the replay as well and have 2 chances to win. But so for those commenting on the replay, I'll be giving away one of the 2024 Advents, one of my Advent calendars. So I'll like pick somebody tomorrow and announce it tomorrow who won today's replay, if that makes sense. Okay. Sylvia says she's excited to see me open the Love Sewing Advent, and she opened hers this morning. Ooh, that makes me excited. That means it must be good. Okay, so this is the fabric Godmother. This is one of the ones that I ordered from the UK with this like super cute box. So let me find number 1. This will get easier as we go through because there'll be less like little boxes and windows to try to find that haven't been opened. Okay, so this is the fabric Godmother. This is box number 1. And no, I did not peek ahead of time at any of these. I have a aversion to like ruining surprises. So, ooh, what is this? This looks like, oh, I know exactly what this is. So it looks like a magnet with an extra magnet. And what it is a needle minder. So you put one magnet like under your shirt and then the other magnet on, and now your needles will stick to it so that you have your needle handy. And if you do any kind of cross stitch, you could also, if there's extra, and I'm going to pronounce it wrong because I always do, Aida cloth, you can like clip it to that and then put your needle on there so it holds your needle in place. Probably not something for someone with a pacemaker, I think, because of the magnets, but I don't have a pacemaker, so I'm fine. And isn't that cute? All right, let me know what you think. This is the Fabric Godmother advent calendar. Day 1. All right, we're gonna keep going. Oh, it's another chocolate one. So this is the, and I may be pronouncing it wrong, Compartes Chocolate advent, and it is so pretty. And they also show the different chocolates, and this one has me super excited. It is so pretty. So I need to find day 1 on here. Where is day 1? Okay, it's right here. Let me see if I can open it. Am I talented enough? I have to push pretty hard to open it up. There we go. Oh. And it popped right out. This one looks like it has a little key on it. It's just a little chocolate. This one is a salted caramel bombolini. Bomboloni? It was really good. It was really, really good. All right, next in the stack is the Hemline Advent Calendar. This one is the 2020 Advent Calendar. By the way, the Compartes chocolate was $110. So while the chocolate is really, really good, is it worth 2.5 times the Williams Sonoma? I guess that is the eye of the beholder. All right, I have scissors right over there. I'm gonna grab the scissors because otherwise we'll be sitting here all day waiting for me to try to open this. So this is the Hemline 2020 version, which, because it's an older version, I found on sale for $16. So even if the stuff in here is not great, City website, I don't know if they still have them. But like, as far as Advents go, this was like the least expensive. So here's the inside. Day 1 is right here. It's got a little stocking right there. Hi, Maryland. All right, aha. Come here. It looks like sewing machine needles. Yep. It's assorted universal sewing machine needles. So those are handy. They're not cheap. So I may get like the value of the $16 that I spent just in like little goodies, things that I'll actually use. Am I getting glitchy again? No! The last one totally glitched and I had to start all over. That's no good. Let me know if it stays glitchy. I'm currently on the office Wi-Fi, and I don't know if that's been glitchy. I can always switch to just streaming from my phone. The office Wi-Fi is supposed to give me like better quality. So hopefully. Okay. We're gonna put these back up. Got a little bit of garbage there. So that they're out of the way. Okay. This is, oh good, all good right now. No volume. I don't think anyone else has said that they haven't had a volume issue. Try checking your volume on your end. Audio, okay. We're gonna switch internets. It might make the quality of the video a little less, but it should make, because I haven't had these kinds of issues before, and I often forget to connect to the office Wi-Fi, but I had it on my checklist of things to do this morning to connect to the office Wi-Fi to see if it helps. So let me know if that's better. The other thing is I turn the heater on, and it shouldn't be affecting the mic, but that might, so I can always turn the heater off if that helps. Okay, this one is the world's smallest advent calendar in, okay, Find Now might be, okay. All right, so this is the world's smallest advent calendar. And it's just, oh, there's a joke on the back. I didn't realize this. Okay. So it's this little door, and there's these little like strings that I can hang them with. And it says, knock, knock. Sorry, I'm old, so I have to hold this far away from my eyes because I can't see. It says, knock, knock. You're supposed to say, who's there, right? Noah. Noah who? Noah good Christmas joke. That's funny. So there's a little joke on the back. So we will enjoy our little door and joke every day. And yes, I am enjoying the chocolates as I open them. It's a really good chocolate. Okay. So that's the world's smallest. We're going to tuck her up here. And then we have our cross-stitch advent calendar. For those of you who are subscribers and have been watching my videos, you may recognize this one. This is the one where I accidentally bought a scammer version. I'm not showing the scammer version here. I'm just showing the genuine version. I accidentally bought the scammer version, and so I did a whole video kind of like exposing the scams and sharing them side by side. And that video has gone really viral. So I grabbed day one. Definitely a dad joke. Groaning at the joke. But I love dad jokes. They're so terribly wonderful. All right, so this is day one of our little stitchery. I don't know that I'll be doing all the stitcheries every day. That feels like it may be a bit much, but this is the day one. This is a cute little palm tree. How darling is that? Maybe I'll take them with me on the airplane because I do have a plane trip to Texas and back later this week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, I'm sorry, will also be recorded because I don't want to miss out on opening these with y'all. But I'm going to be in Texas for Stitch in Heaven's Expo. It's my 3rd year going. I love that they keep inviting me back. I love going. It's so much fun. So if you're in the Texas area at all, they are bringing buses in. So see if there's still bus tickets. You can come hang out in person at Stitch in Heaven for their expo, which there's classes and demos, and it's prizes, sales. It's such a good time. How did I figure out it was a scam box? There's at the end of the video, there's like hints on like how to know, but I should have realized by the way the site looked, and I didn't because I was in a hurry. So I just pulled off. This is the fabric bundles. So I've set aside the version 2 of the fabric bundles and a binding set for my advent calendar, which will open when we get to that one. So I'm not hiding anything from you, I promise. This is the Love Sewing Advent. This one is 12 days. So I'm going to start with day one. Pop this one up here as well. I'm trying to keep this area a little not disastrous. This is it. This says Flying Bobbins save 20% off site-wide. And there's this little thing that says buttons. And it's this little bag. You have me scared now. Wait. Oh. It is a bunch of these like little pearl buttons. I don't know that it's gonna focus on them. There are a bunch of buttons. I'm a quilter. I don't know that. I mean, this is a sewing. 2, 4, 6, yep, 10 buttons. And the back says this is not a toy. Choking hazard, small parts not intended for children. I'm a quilter more than a garment sewer. But I do have a jar of buttons, so I'll just put this in my jar, my button jar. My button jar's right over here. So I'll just put them in my button jar with all my other buttons. And every now and then when I need a button project, although, okay, if you got this advent calendar and you want to use these buttons, they would actually be really, really cute on my perfect pincushion pattern. Say that 10 times fast. Because you need a button for the perfect pincushion pattern, and this would be perfect. In fact, this would be really cute on mini perfect pincushions. You can use the box bag template to make that, but you don't have to because that pattern was written before the box bag template. So it's a little bit of an older pattern, but it's still really good. And you can make super cute pincushions using those buttons. So there we go. Quilt to use for buttons. We're good. Still good. Okay. This is the Kylie in the machine. This was also one of the early advents that I ordered. I was really excited for this one. If you are here live today, we're going to be giving away one of these because I ordered two, which is a long story that doesn't matter. And this one has clues. So number one, the clue is this little house. So pop in the comments. Let me know what you think is behind the little house, because these are woven labels. They're sew-in labels. They're woven labels. And it's a roadmap of hints. So day one is that little house. And that's our hint. So is it going to say homemade? Or maybe home sweet home? Homemade for you? Sylvia, maybe? Moving in. From my house to yours. This is Kate. Oh, here we go. It says, sewists gonna sew. My phone apparently is like my eyes. It needs to be a little further away for it to focus. There's two of them little. Sewists gonna sew. Cute. So there's day one. Of the Kylie in the machine advent. All right, we're gonna pop this one up here as well as we keep going down. Oh, this is the tea advent, and I was going to pour myself a hot cup of water before doing this, and I didn't. But what I think I want to do is at the end of today, open day 2 of this version, and I know that's ahead, and I know that's early, so I'll do it at the very end, so someone who doesn't want to watch that and doesn't want it to be spoiled can not watch it, but that way I can brew my cup of tea and sit with y'all and have it all ready, because now I'm like, do I want to go get my hot water and make you wait? Like, that doesn't feel nice either. So I'll open up today's, I'll drink it later, and we'll open up tomorrow's, and I'll have it ready when I sit down with you live tomorrow. So this is day one. So I'm opening up this box, and it like, ooh, it's very like the herb and season. It's very, very strong. Okay, this is Nepal White, bright, floral, and delicate. That's day one. And I will enjoy that later. I'm going to put this down here, hopefully to remind myself that I need to do day 2 before we get off the live. Ooh, gingerbread person was a good guess for gingerbread house. Okay. This is the other hemline. I believe this is this year's, from what I know, but this is this year's hemline. And I was curious if, because I had never actually gotten a hemline, I was curious if the gifts are the same or super similar across years. So like if you got last year's hemline, you wouldn't want to get this year's hemline because it's just the same gifts. Or if they're different enough. And from the back, it looks like they are somewhat, like somewhere in between. All right, let me find number 1. Ah, there it is. Number 1. Pull the box out. So in today's hemline, the 2020 hemline, there was sewing machine needles. So in this year's hemline is a spool of gold thread. That's actually pretty thread. It doesn't have a label on it, so it's not like a brand of thread. It's actually really pretty thread. I don't know how my sewing machine will like it. That's always the trick, but it is pretty. Yep. Oh, and inside the box it says gold metallic thread. All right, moving on. We're going to do, this is the advent calendar that I do. This is year 4 of doing the mini quilt advent. So in each one of these envelopes is a a template and a pattern for that day's project. And then the video for this already went up this morning. So this is day one. The video for this already went up this morning so that people could follow along. The videos stay up indefinitely. So I have a half rectangle triangle template, and then these have paper on the back. By the way, someone tomorrow will announce who won one of these advents. I'm giving one away. The full 24-day set. I'll give away the full 24-day. But these are, you're the first person to ever use these templates, so you peel off the paper backing, and then you have your acrylic template. And this is that neon color that's so popular right now because it makes it so much easier to see. Oh, thank you. I only use Art Gallery fabrics. So this is the pattern for day one to be able to make today's block. And I grabbed myself a fabric bundle with the version 2 fabrics and a binding kit. I may be making this one again. I'm not committing to that because it is a lot of work. But it would be fun. Sorry, I don't know if I want to say this next thought out loud. I'm going to say it out loud because I'm not committing to doing this, but it would be hilarious to make them use as many of these things as possible each day to make the advent again. So put the Kylie in the machine label in the day one block. Remake the day one block. Wouldn't use the tea. I wouldn't use the chocolates. I could use the gold thread. I could use the needles. I could put a button on it. That would be really funny, and it would be a really fun memory of this, but I don't know that I'm gonna have the time to do that level of commitment. We'll see. Yes, I do videos because patterns are great, but not everyone has a brain that can read patterns and understand what they're trying to say. There's so many different ways that we all learn, and I learned this as I was raising my kids, that there's so many ways that we all learn, and I want to make it as accessible as possible for as many people as possible, depending on how you learn and depending on who you learn sewing from, or if you were self-taught. It can be challenging. And also for the advents, especially the last couple of years, I've been doing fun shapes. I still, by the way, have some 2023 advents left. Those were the diamond shapes. And then this year, because it's based on a rectangle, there's going to be some half rectangle, triangle, and some really, really fun shaped flying geese. So with those different shapes, having someone walk you through it so you can really see it, I think is really helpful. So yay, the sound is working. Sylvia, I'm not promising that I'm going to use all the bits, okay? It would be really fun. I think that would be hilarious, but it would be not committing to it though. We'll see. All right, so that was mine. Okay, this is the cotton cuts, but we're saving this one till day 11 to start on day 11 because that's a countdown calendar, and there's 13 days in there. So we're going to start that one on day 11. I think I did my math right there, that it goes 11, and that I'll have 13 days and finish the last one on the 24th. I think so. Okay. Oh, Gail, I'm glad. So Gail went out and came back in, and now the sound's working. That's good. I engineered corners. They just have the regular corners. They just have regular corners on them because sometimes we use them for other things as well. And I find that if you engineer the corners, then the templates can get less usable for other things that you might want to use them for. If you, it gets into really in the weeds, but all little bits would be fun. We'll have to. Who also knows if the other days would be this usable? I don't know. Okay. This one is the Sew What box. Let me find day one. Hopefully I'm not breaking anything by shaking what's inside. When I was growing up, my family did this thing that you had to guess what was inside your gift before you opened it. It made opening gifts last hours because everyone had to open theirs publicly. Okay, it's your turn to open the gift, and you sat there and you had to make sometimes 3 guesses. I think on Christmas we made it only 1. I think on birthdays it was 3 guesses, but on Christmas it only had to be 1. And guess what was inside. And sometimes you would get really cool ideas of what they might have wanted. And I mean, it was a great, really fun, we had Christmas that lasted all day. Oh, this is fun. So there's a little project. Look at this. It says keychain. Included in this kit, pre-cut fabrics and notions, key rings, tutorial video, sewing machine needle. What even has a sewing machine needle? Wow. Sewing pins, thread. Needed to complete the kit, sewing machine, iron, and love. Pentagon set of 6 keychain pre-cut sewing kit. Learn to make the project at sewupbox.com/keychain. So it's a whole, you can even have the thread in there. And it's got the ribbon and the fabric and the pre-cut shapes. That's really fun. So would I add a keychain to day one block to fully flesh out the day one block? That would be hilarious. Again, I'm not committing to it, Sylvia. I'm not. Okay. We're doing. This is the one that I found on Etsy. What's this one called? Oh, I was talking about prices of some of these. If you want to know the prices, I have the list here. I'm gonna forget to say it every single time. This is the Eclectic Quilters shop, and this one was the $185, and it's squishy. It's like it's foam. It doesn't shake. This is super cute. She has a little wooden ornament. Like this itself is a wooden ornament. Be careful about pulling this off. I don't want to snap the wood. So this is like a little wooden ornament, and it has the number 1 on it. And then there was a card, and there was a card with it. And they're all really beautifully wrapped. This is like one of those, should I save the wrapping paper? I never reuse wrapping paper though, so sometimes I'll like save it and then not reuse it. It's styrofoam. This looks like it's a clock. Is this a quilty clock, maybe? I've been wanting a clock for the office, and I don't have one in here so that I can, like, look up and not have to, like, find my phone. Okay, where did I put my scissors? There they are. Let me hit them for myself. I want to cut this open. So she did say that different people would get different things. So if you, like, get so excited about this and order it now, that doesn't guarantee that this would be in your box. They get, I should say that they're a little different, and I don't know if they're like the items are different or if just like the fabric, because I know that I believe that there's some fabric in here. How cute is that? A little sewing clock? That is darling. This would not fit in a sewn block, but that's super cute. So this is the Eclectic Quilter shop on Etsy. That's super fun. I really like this. That's fun. Super fun. Okay. Every time you all say caramels, it reminds me that I need to like take another bite. I'm gonna finish this one off. It's really good. It's really good. Okay. This is the Kylie and the Machine advent that I need to make sure that we give away. I didn't pull up the email from the quiltersadventcalendar.com. Let me grab my tablet so we can see what today's pattern is from the Quilter's Advent. It will be in my purse. My purse is over there. I'll be back in like 5 seconds. Okay. So the Quilter's Advent, unfortunately, they closed it. I didn't realize that there was a deadline on it, but I did make it before the deadline. They're taking email addresses for next year's signups, though, so that if you think you might want to sign up next year, you can go and leave them your you can leave them your email address, and they'll send you an email next year when signups are open. And it's a I don't want to say free pattern because you do pay for it. It wasn't crazy expensive though. The digital pattern advent was $47. All right, and I saw the emails this morning. Let's see. Feel free to chat in the comments while I'm finding it. I'll have to be better tomorrow and be all ready to go. Okay. So I'm going to hide the rest of my emails. I have mine on the dark screen mode, so it's not so bright, but this is the email from them. And it says, hooray, woohoo, let's get festive. December is finally here. And it's time to start counting down to Christmas with your new 2024 Quilter's Christmas Advent Calendar. We're so excited to start sharing these goodies with you. Each day, you'll receive an email from us with a link to download that day's mystery pattern. You'll need to log in to download the pattern each day. I might not have the login for this on here. We'll see. The day one pattern is our fun, quick, and easy French braids table runner. And I didn't do it on this tablet, so hold on. Password manager to the rescue. Yep. It worked. All right, it's wanting to save it. It's not like showing me something on the screen. But it's a French braid table runner that I don't know. I don't think the point of this is to like make the product every single day. It's, you know, projects and inspiration, and you make the ones that you want, and then you save the other ones for another time. Okay, so we're down to, I think 2. Have we gone that quickly? I think we're down to 2, which is the Sewist Advent Calendar by Domesticity, and then the Missouri Star Advent Calendar, which isn't being done last on purpose. It just was the biggest one, so it's down at the bottom because it's heavy. All right. So this is the Sewist Advent Calendar from Domesticity, and it has all these cute. We have day 1. Ooh, this is a binding spool. I have some of these, and I have them in this exact same sparkle because I love this sparkle. So this is really fun. It'll go right with the other ones that I have. So the cool thing is that they have these numbered bags, and if you do it again next, you save your bags, and if you do it again next year, you ship them your bags, and they will reuse your bags so that it saves on packaging, and your bags can get used year after year. And I love that. I love things that are reusable in that way. I love that they're organized enough to do that. That's amazing. I don't have that level of and how can you not like sparkles? I agree. I love the sparkles. Okay. Happy. I'm so glad you're enjoying the live streams. I think it's fun. It's an excuse to come hang out with everybody in the morning. Tomorrow I will have my cup of tea while doing this. Today I'm just having my chocolates, and I'll have my tea later because we're going to open up tomorrow's tea packet today, but not yet. I promised last, just in case there's anyone who is doing that and wants a surprise. Okay, so I have the Missouri Star Advent, and in my big video where I showed all the different Advents that I was doing, I asked which goes first, because the top one for me was number 22. And so it's a countdown calendar, and sometimes you start with, like you go to start with 25 or 24 and then count down. And almost everyone, I think there was one person who said start with number 1. So let me find number 1. 5, 3, 23, 19, 24, 9, 12, trying to find it, 16, there's 2, 6, 13, 17, 20, 7, 14, 10, 15, 18. I found it. Number 1. Now I gotta fit these other ones back in there before they all fall off my lap and I can't find anything. Number 1. This is a good sized package. I mean, it's smaller than a bread box. I mean, most things are, but like this is, it feels almost like a book. Everyone said that they've been watching Jenny because Jenny does videos on hers as well. And they said that she always starts with one. So there was a very good reputable source, which was Jenny herself. All right, there's a paper. This is So Light fusible interfacing. So this must be like an applique. Scrappy fabric card making kit. Oh, this is really darling. Let me open this up. Oh, wow. This is a lot. So there's envelopes over here and like some papers that have adhesive already on them. And then it has the cards in the middle. And then it has like a bunch of like templates and some like smaller cards. And then there looks like an instruction kit. Jenny's Scrappy Fabric Card Making Kit. This is really cute. I hope they sell these as like an option because I know lots of folks love to make cards. It says on the back gift $26.70. So I don't know if you can search that on their website to see if they still if they're selling them. But gift 2670 is on the back for an ID number to try to search for them. But there's this little instruction sheet. Oh my gosh, how darling are these? That is so cute. Okay, how darling are these Christmas ones? And the little templates are like little stencils, so I could also see giving these to like a grand kiddo or a niece or nephew, and these pop out. They're already popping out, but these pop out, and they can just use them as stencils to like draw pictures. How cute is this? I see people really getting a lot of use out of this. And oh my gosh, darling stencils. Look at that. That's a deer and ornaments. This is really cute. Hey, Quilty BFF. Matt Cox is in the house. As of last night, Matt Cox, by the way, was less than like 90 subscribers away from hitting 25,000 subscribers. So if you have a second, just type Mac Cox, MACCOX in your browser, pop over to her channel and hit subscribe. If you like lives, Mac's your girl. She does lots of them. And if you like Mickey ears on people, and bows on people's heads, she's definitely your girl. So it's all the things. None of these things were intentional, to match with Mac today, but, definitely go hit her up and, subscribe to her channel because 25,000 is a huge milestone. That's really cool. I hit 75,000 on Thanksgiving, so that was really fun. And by the way, this will change as people subscribe. This is like a live YouTube count, which is really fun. So hit that subscribe button here if you haven't, and then definitely go over to Matt Cox's and subscribe. Okay, so I'm doing a giveaway today, as promised, of the Kylie and the Machine, the extra one that I bought. And I want to get that one out ASAP so that folks whoever wins it can enjoy that. So I'll be shipping this out. It's still in the packaging that it was sent to me in, but I don't know if I'll switch up that packaging. We'll see. I have to at least open it up though, because if there's a receipt in there, I don't want to send. It's rude to send a gift with a receipt inside, right? Unless it's a gift receipt. That's different. Okay. Let's see. Lori says you should get kickbacks from some of these companies. This is great advertising for them. It's just fun though. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. None of this is affiliate. None of it is sponsored. All of it is stuff that I paid for with my own Quilty money, and except with the exception of mine, all of it I paid full retail price for. I paid the same price that anyone else would pay for these items. So no, this is just fun for me. Because I wanted to. I've been doing an advert for 4 years. I wanted to see what else was out there. I get to call it a business expense, right? Because it's market research. Don't tell my accountant. My accountant was gonna. We'll see what my accountant actually says when they do taxes at year end. But in my head, it gets to be a business expense. So, okay. Oh, I wasn't gonna do it all in 5 minutes. 5 minutes would be too quick. No, I don't want to do 5 minutes. That's not fun. I want to hang out with people. And we're going to do this all throughout December. My Miranda, if you still want to do an advent calendar, I still have some in stock. I always over order so that when December 1st comes and people go, oh my goodness, I wanted an advent, that fingers crossed, I still have them. So I do still have some in stock. I woke up this morning to quite a few people who, based on the video of me doing the block with them, they started selling. So they're not sold out yet. All right, I'm going to go through these comments randomly. I'm scrolling through. They still have to be here on live for me to be able to gift them. Cynthia Dugan commented cute at one point, and that's the winning comment right there. Cynthia, are you still here? We'll give you a couple minutes to say that you're still here. And if you are, then you can email me, carolina@carolinamore.com. And you win. Yay, Cynthia, she's still here. Okay, so you won the Kylie and the Machine advent calendar. Email me your address, Carolina, Carolina, like Carolina, @carolinamore.com. And you win the Kylie and the Machine advent. I'll be shipping that off to you ASAP. I'll try to put some expedited shipping on there so you get it faster. Anyone who is ordering my advents, I am trying to put expedited shipping on there because I pay the shipping. I cap it at $20. So if I can get you like 2-day or 3-day express shipping for $20 or less, then I get that expedited shipping on there so that you can get it a little bit faster. And that way, catching up is not a lot of work and it's fun work. So it's not terrible to do. But that'll let you catch up and not have as much to catch up on. So congratulations, Cynthia. For those of you commenting here, once this video ends, then it'll be saved and it'll go up as a recording. Come back and comment on the recording because I'll be picking tomorrow a winner and I'll be announcing tomorrow who that is, just randomly, some winner. And I'll be shipping them one of my 2024 advent calendars. So if you want to join in, get the 2024 advent calendar for free. If you already got the 2024 advent calendar, I'll just refund you your advent, or if you want a second one to gift to somebody, I'll send it to you. It'll be dealer's choice at that point. Because if you already I'm not going to send you something you already have. You just won the advent that you already bought for yourself. Even better. Okay. Yes. Congrats, Cynthia. That's awesome. Yay. Well, Cynthia, you cannot say that you never win anything anymore. You can't say that anymore. Sorry. You lose that one. This was fun. Okay, I want to open tomorrow's tea advent today so that I can have my tea ready to go and I can sip my tea with my chocolates while I hang out with y'all tomorrow. Monday through Friday is generally going to be live. This week is a little weird because I'm traveling to Texas. If you are joining, I'm going to be at Stitch in Heaven Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but I'll be traveling Wednesday to get there. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, hop on, or I will have these pre-recorded. So I'm going to be pre-recording on Tuesday. I did the math. It's going to be eating a lot of chocolate and drinking a lot of tea on Tuesday, and I'm not upset about that at all. It sounds like an amazing Tuesday before traveling. But I'll pre-record all of them so that I'm live with you, or so that they'll post live. And they're going to post as premieres, which will give the same opportunity for you to comment live and be able to see the threaded comments and be able to interact with one another as well. So that'll be fun. And if I'm at all able, like Wednesday, while it goes live, I'll actually, I might be able to join in. So if I'm at all able, depending on if I'm on a plane or if I have commitments to Stitch in Heaven, I'll try to pop in and comment as well. Because I want to be here with y'all. This is fun. Like, part of this for me is the community of it. I don't do a PDF of my advent because it's template based, and if you don't have the templates, it kind of defeats the purpose. So there isn't a PDF option. It is just the templates, and I know that makes shipping expensive for places like the UK and Australia and Canada. I know the only way to get the shipping down is when you ship more, then the cost per gets less. So the best advice I have for folks that aren't in the US or have expensive shipping is to find some other friends that want it or other items from my site as well, and then do a bulk order of all those things, and that way the shipping per item goes down. But I have no control over shipping, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about that. Yep. Thank you, Claudia, for the safe travels. Amazingly, I got through a lot pretty quick. I thought it was going to take me an hour. I was like, am I going to be able to fit it in an hour? But that was actually really quick. And I don't think I missed any. I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I didn't do the 16th because there should be 17 though. Maybe I think I miscounted. I think there's one hiding from me. No, I got through them all really quick. Okay. Oh yes, we needed to vote which one was the favorite, because at the end of the 24 days, and 12 days for the 12-day advents, I want to see which one had the most favorites of all of them. So we had our 2 chocolate advent calendars, which we can't really count because y'all don't get to taste the chocolates. I'm gonna say that the Compartes chocolate was better than the Williams Sonoma, but it was also 2.5 times as much, so it should have been like, that's appropriate. Yes, okay, that sounds like the clock. We had the quilt binding spool in the domesticity one. We had our joke. The joke could be your favorite, that's allowed. We had the clock in the Eclectic Quilters. In the So What box was the keyring kit. We had the gold spool of thread in this year's hemline, and we had the needles in the 2020 hemline. We had the buttons in the Love Sewing. We had our Sew It's Gonna Sew from Kylie and the Machine labels. You are allowed to say mine. We had our half rectangle triangle template and our little block in the Mini Quilt Advent, which is the one that I put together. I think that was all the gifts. It did go really quick. Did the last one ever arrive in the mail? So all of the ones that I ordered ahead of time arrived in the mail, and then after I put the video up, people were mentioning different advent calendars that I had missed. Now, some of them I didn't do on purpose because they were all fabric based, and I am an art gallery fabric celebrity, so I only sew with art gallery fabrics. So spending, because these I'm not getting for free, I'm buying these, so spending money on an advent calendar that is fabric that I then can't use doesn't make sense to me. I'm sure it's all really gorgeous, really pretty, really amazing fabric, but it's just not right for me. So I skipped those ones, the ones that were primarily or entirely fabric. And then there were a couple that I completely missed. Like there's one, what is it? There's a really popular one that I didn't order in time. The Stitch Supply Company. That one sells out really quickly. I missed that one this year. I'm super bummed. I really wish I had the Stitch Supply Company one, but I missed it. So it is what it is. Next year, maybe. So I missed Stitch Supply Company. And then other ones that people were telling me, I went and looked, and the Aurifil Thread has one this year. And if you zoom back just a little bit, you can see I do thread. I love thread. So that one was still in stock. I was able to order that one. It has shipped, but I ordered it late. So when it arrives, we'll do a catch up on that one, and then I'll open that one daily once it arrives. So that is the last one. I mean, unless y'all find me other advent calendars, I might. Who knows? I might have to go find someone. Oh, the Missouri Star Company versus the clock is tough too. The Missouri Star Company card kit was really cute. Yeah. Should do a poll each day with all the goodies. It'll make it easier to tally up. I can do that in the community tab, but the community tab only lets me put 4 items in a poll. So I'll have to take the ones that y'all here say were the most popular and then put those in a poll on the community tab here on YouTube. And then you can, so I think it's the clock is what we're saying. We're saying the Jenny's Scrappy Fabric card making kit. I think we had a lot of people who really liked the bobbin spool. And then the keychain kit. I think those are probably the top 4 contenders for what we liked the best this year. Yes, I was super bummed. I didn't think that I was gonna be doing this. I made this plan after Stitch Supply Company was already sold out. Yeah, I looked. I was bummed. Okay, so I'm gonna open the David's Tea Advent, and then I'm gonna hop off. I have brunch planned with my cousin who had a birthday yesterday. So we're gonna go out to brunch this morning, and I'm gonna go pick her up in here in a second. But I want to open tomorrow's tea. I opened this up, and the smell is strong. Woo. So what is tomorrow's tea that I'm going to enjoy with y'all? Where is it? Number 2. The boxes are really cute too. Look how cute that box is. That's the day 2 box. And then also behind it is the number 2 and some. All right, this is Organic Cupid's Breakfast. So that's going to be my tea tomorrow with y'all. And I even got, I'll have to show you for those who are still on here. I don't think many people left. I don't think many people got the tea advent. I actually got special mugs. I have stickers in my shop. And so I went and turned almost all the stickers into mugs, which you can also now get in my shop. So I got really fun mugs. I have a mug that has my logo on it now. I have mugs with all my different stickers. I have a bobbin chicken mug. So I have all these fun mugs that I'll be able to enjoy my tea with y'all every day. So this was the one I was going to use today, but the hot water's all the way over there. That was a lot of work. Vicky, I'm not on replay yet. I'm still on live. So, but people have logged out and logged back in, and then they found sound. So I think it's just something with the live. All right, friends, that is it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for joining in. Sorry about the glitch at the beginning, but I'm glad you found your way here and are hanging out with me as I, oh, is it loose tea or bags? Oh, that's a good question. I thought it was going to be bags, but it looks like it's loose tea. So I need to plan for that as well. Because yeah, this is loose tea in there. I was trying to find one with bags, but I guess I found a loose tea one. Me being busy, doing too many things at once and not paying attention, I suppose. All right, friends, I really do have to go. I have to run. But thanks so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope this was fun. I hope that we have a lot of fun doing this every morning. 9 o'clock tomorrow, Monday morning, we'll get to open day 2. All right. Yay. Bye for now, my friends. See you tomorrow. Happy December. I can't believe it's December. Happy December.